Welcome to Happy Face. It's so great to have you all here with us today. We've got a fantastic show lined up. Get ready to enjoy some fun and insightful discussions with wonderful guests.
Welcome to another show. This is your boy, Chester Searles, where money rules. AZ My Zone and Black Hands.
We can go back right now. We can go back right now. I'm waiting.
Median Corey Holcolmb and Anton Daniels almost come to blows after some choice words from Anton Daniels during a heated debate.
It's a reason you go after black males or black people quicker than you will go after white males. What are white males responsible for in this country as the downfall
I'm an
of
equal
it?
accountability smoke giver. I talk about everybody.
Here's the fact. Have you seen something about Caucasian males and how they destroy this nation? Well, what did I miss?
Let's slow down because you're talking loud, but you're not saying a lot.
No, you talking loud.
Talking loud,
and you still talking around. What did the Caucasian male do to America to bring it down?
I'm not getting into that.
You dancing around it. And that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the black people right now. You doing the easy shit. What you do, let me tell you what you do.
Nah, homie, let me tell you something, homie. I don't suck.
Yeah, you do.
You do. So fix
You're doing it right now.
I don't suck.
You doing it right now.
Homie, believe me when I tell you. I don't do that. I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no sucky shit.
I'm gonna give you the same energy you give me.
Let's switch seats. I'm with it. Homie, I don't do no sucky shit. I'm a mother man. I don't do no sucky shit.
I don't give a about nothing.
Well, I tell you what, watch that sucking shit, because that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do no sucking,
you
homie.
say a lot of shit that I don't fuck with either. You
okay, but that gay shit, you go. Homie, I tell you what.
I'm right here.
Don't put no sucking shit. Don't put no sucking shit on me, nigga.
I'm from Detroit.
Say
right I'm right here, right now.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna respect you.
Dance around it. Dance around.
Couple more seconds, y'all. I know I don't know.
No.
I don't do no sucking shit.
I'm gonna respect you because it's your platform, and I flew out here to have a conversation.
We good.
But
we good.
Up on me.
Yo, we good. I did already. I don't need
put the microphone right down. Right now, I'm going up back. I don't give a fuck about this shit.
Okay, you just running your mouth.
I'm not.
Hold on. We just getting loud. I ain't gonna get loud.
Then don't switch seats.
No, this my show. This my show.
That's cool, but I take that shit as a threat.
Okay, well, it is a threat if you calling me sucking. I don't dick suck, my nigga.
What you talking about?
I don't dick suck.
If you want to get back to the conversation, because you ain't gonna do shit. Because you're not gonna do shit.
Come at me with that.
Not gonna do it.
You're not gonna
come at me with. See, I suck again.
We can go back right now. We can go back right now. I'm with it.
I bet you won't say that shit.
We can go back right now.
All right, man.
Now that you
we looking though, I mean, as a whole.
Now that you heard it again, now that you heard it again, if anything, because I'm really not for the black on black, but I will say he represented the state of Michigan well.
You say you represent.
Hey, he's funny. Hey, but look, but anyway, hey, welcome to the show. Welcome to another show. It's your boy Chester Searles with Money Rules the World. Happy Face Podcast. Everybody, thank you for joining. This Anton Daniels thing is really going crazy on the internet, and I guess people say it best online. Corey doesn't have the intellectuals to keep going with this Anton Daniels guy.
Mr. Daniels.
He's well versed. He's done his homework. He's a Republican, and there's no knock on anything. And everything he was saying was some real shit if you watch the whole episode. But Corey Holcolmb kind of lost his cool, and I guess I don't know. I don't know how to take that either, though, when a person say SMD or whatever to me, like what, motherfucker? Like that don't sit right with me, though. But he also said you kiss ass. So hey, I don't know. It's a fair battle if you want.
Hey, ASB, my zone. My zone.
He went to shows, and I don't know. As a comedian, I think it went too far for the platform. Is AZ My Zone? Are you even there, buddy? Toby, did you see that though? Did you check that out? What you get out of? You on mute, buddy. Unmute your mic. Whatever. Anywho, Grand Chancellor, what's going on?
What's happening?
We're talking about the Corey Holcolmb, Anton Daniels.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
I did watch it. I watched multiple clips of it. I felt like.
Turn your mic up.
Am I low?
Yeah, you're low right now to me. I don't know.
Bit.
How about now?
It's cool for me. I can hear you, but
if
we end up in a talking debate, we ain't gonna be able to hear you.
Yeah, you're gonna be gone.
How about now?
Yeah, you're a little bit better, but speak up a little bit, I guess.
Yeah. So yeah, I felt like that was a interesting back and forth, but I felt like Corey came at him talking about kiss my A, and once you allow that type of energy, you gotta allow me to come back with my energy, and you can't play this tough guy role that don't invite me to your D. I don't do all of that. It's like, well, you told me kiss my A, and I feel like, Corey was wrong to me. Anton is a lot more polished. I feel like Anton is a lot more polished. His Corey Holcolmb is obviously a raw type of guy. So yeah, they could have did that better, both of them. And I don't know. I would have loved to have seen the back and forth between them because I love both their content.
Yeah.
So at least you know who he is. At least you know who Anton Daniels is, so you kind of know. And I know AZ My Zone know how he deliver. If you can get past him talking about himself for about the first 30 minutes, he do deliver and give you some polished shit to sleep on of what's going on in this country. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For those that don't know who he is or his content, because Chet, I just sent you some of his stuff just to see how his platform laid before. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, I wouldn't fuck with the dude if his content wasn't good. I don't give a damn about his cars. I don't care about his money. I watched him before he hit 1 million subs, and I can tell you he talked different now that he hit 1 million subs, but he a Detroit nigga. And if you know about anybody from Detroit, every last one of them dudes is articulate as hell and flashy, but they will kill you.
Well, he didn't. I didn't think he should have been so rage baiting as he was.
When you tell a black man that's articulate, and this is coming from personal, I'm from Saginaw, Michigan. And I didn't damn near slap white people who said, you're the blackest white guy I ever seen. Say it again. And for niggas that talk and say that because you choose to be educated or you choose not to let where you come from shake you, it's even worse for you. Because you should respect that everybody didn't choose a certain type of lifestyle. I'm not going to dog you for not being articulate if you don't insult me for fucking going to class.
Well, let me say this, man. Sucking dick, saying that word, man. Listen, man, what you're saying, bro. Come on, man. SMD. I'm trying to use short term, but when you say that to a man, I kind of got to side with Corey Holcolmb because how in the hell is you talking to me? You in my face, and he said something about like being online. People can talk how they want to talk, but in my face, how you gonna be saying now? I get it. Hold on. I get the energy that he said. He said kissing ass. Now at that moment, Anton Danielson said, "Hey man, that ain't cool, man. Talking about some kissing ass or whatever. I ain't like that." And then maybe I don't know, man. But communication is the realest shit, man.
Because one thing about it though, here's the thing. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Go ahead.
But the thing about it is, if two folks can't sit and have a conversation, that's a problem. That's a problem. Because here's the thing. If I'm talking, you got to be able to respect. You might not like what I say, but you respect my opinion because I'm gonna give you your platform to speak. Don't disrespect me.
Right.
I'm not gonna disrespect you, and I'm gonna give you your platform to speak. I might not like it, but on the same token, I ain't gotta like it. And you ain't gotta like what I say. But you respect me for what I'm saying, because I'm gonna respect you for what you're saying.
Right. Toby, did you see the same thing I did? He started the show off with, you buck dance around these white people and white men.
Yeah.
Top. So you didn't expect him, and I can say that, well, being a Michigan man, you didn't respect him responding to you. Then you want to get emotional?
Absolutely. You said what you said. You said what you said, and now you got to accept what come back. That's the problem. You said what you said. You have to expect something to come back, and you have to respect that. Because I done been in the room with both sides, and I deal with that. I done been told by some of the hardest cats in the city, right here in Saginaw. I was like, dog, I love how you do. You can blend with everybody. You get down with everybody. You keep a motherfucker in his place when he need to be. But you rock with white folks. You rock with the hood. You rock with everybody, and it is what it is. But respect what I'm saying, because I'm gonna respect you, and that's what it's about. But again, if you come off to me sideways, just understand. Don't get mad when I give it back to you. Don't get mad when I give it back to you.
Do y'all feel what Corey said about Anton was true though?
No,
I don't think. And I don't know Anton. I don't follow him like that. So I had to go back and watch some more of his shows and check him out.
I mean, he's pretty interesting though. He has an interesting swag about his way.
If you can get over him talking about what he's accomplished, because like I said, I was watching him before he hit 1 million subscribers, and his conversation is way, way reckless since he hit the 1 million subscribers. The guy's a multi-millionaire. He came from Detroit, got on like that. He got real estate, and he's smart in the stock game. Used to be a Democrat, same as myself, and flipped over. But if you can get past him talking about himself, then he give you great content. He really do help a lot of people that join this little bag chasers. There's a lot of blacks that he done made. And Detroit niggas stick together, so he done made a lot of people from the streets of Detroit wealthy doing what he do.
Now, they have created a whole nother plethora of content that's going to come behind this. And it's sad that I'm gonna say it again, black on black, and it's like, hopefully they can have a part 2 to this, and they can get past this. Even though I know that ain't happening again, but they should be able to, because Shannon Sharp and homeboy Mike Epps squashed their shit, and they did it on public TV. It's like, I mean, it's real though, man. That as a black man, sometimes you gotta just know your differences and let's move on. You know, even though being in the same space as some people, man, you got to know that people gonna hate you anyway. So he said it best. He said the online shit, people can say that shit online, but we're in your face. How is it really going down?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's different. Just like how we talked about the shooting of that Minneapolis, the person. You don't know until you get out there.
Right.
What can happen?
Well, I think as black men, though, we have to find a standard or a filter for each other, especially when we don't know each other. I feel like if I know you, I found a little more comfort to be able to go off on you because I done built the relationship with you. I've built that.
Yeah.
But if I don't know you and there's not anything there for me to justify being angry with you, I shouldn't ever disrespect no black man. There's no place, no matter how I feel about you, I'm not gonna disrespect you. That's just a law that I live by because it's not worth it. Why I'm gonna disrespect you and now I can't ever talk to you again because I didn't already went across that bridge. In my head, I'm gonna think whatever, but to come out my mouth and say it to somebody else, because when dude left the show, Anton left the show, then Corey keeps going. It's like that's just distasteful energy we don't even need. Like, brother, you already said what you said, but you to keep going, calling them names, digging at him, it's just like, bro, I don't like that part. That's the part that kind of turned me off. That turned me off. I'm like,
and the crazy part, if you watch Anton when he covered it, he was like, first off, I'm not gonna speak on that man, old lady. I don't talk about people's kids, but he did what he did, and I cooked him flat out. He was like, I cooked him. It could have been he, and he kept saying, never meet your heroes.
Yeah.
He kept saying, never meet your heroes. Like, damn, I'm disappointed because it could have went better than this. But he used the situation to attack that brother. And just like you said, Mike Epps and them squashed it. They also 50-plus-year-old men with maturity levels.
Right on.
And if you're mature enough to kick it and be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? We shouldn't be acting like that. I don't care from California to Texas. Black men are now aware that we need to do better, act better, and what we even like for music. I still fuck with Ice Cube and Scarface, but I realized we came from a different era. Whereas these new motherfuckers from music is promoting the death of our people. Back then, we was giving shit from Ice Cube and NWA and them on how to survive in the streets. Whereas now that music ain't about that, and they call that shit art. You get what I'm saying? And it's destroying our people, and then we left as 50-some-year-old grown-ass men to clean up the mess.
Yeah, but let me tell you something else too, real quick. Even with the Shannon Sharp and the what's it called, Mike Epps. Okay, yep, they squashed their beef, but you still gotta remember too, they got money behind them. They got money. They got to be able to protect. They can't be out here acting a fool doing stuff. They still getting their bread, and they still got to be able to get their bread. They don't want this bad light following them.
And I agree. And at this point, every grown man on this panel should have something that make them not behave like they would have at 20.
Gotta have some skin in the game to make you sit your ass down or act right.
Okay.
Y'all know what's sad though about Corey Holcolmb show? He always get into it with people.
And fans like that content.
It's becoming like a you know how a common denominator is. Corey Holcolmb is always on some bullshit.
Confrontational.
Confrontational.
So at the end of the day,
is he getting likes for being confrontational? Is he getting bread for being confrontational?
I believe that's what the fuck is going on there.
He getting likes, and when people want to be confrontational, guess what they try to do? They try to stay relevant. That go back to the old some of the old school rap beefs. You know what? Somebody just bringing up somebody's name or starting some shit just so they can be relevant.
Yup, I was gonna say at the end of the day, when you see somebody dissing somebody, it's usually because they on the decline and they trying to stay relevant.
Absolutely.
That makes sense too. But but the thing is though, man, disrespecting people is and I'm gonna say both ways because he didn't want this guy to get off anything that he wanted to. It's almost like how like if somebody on here trying to sell candles or something, and I'm like, look, bro, stop saying that shit, man. Like, hey, don't be trying to do, but you get what I'm saying? Like, this ain't your platform, for that. But I'm bringing you on here for your ideas, but not to go against me.
But part of the reason why Anton was even on the show was they were supposed to be finally hooking up and basically a blend of what it was about. It wasn't even supposed to be about black men on, how it ended up. It was supposed to have been about them sharing their platform and Anton seeing a different audience and Anton's audience seeing that, okay, he do fuck with Corey Holcolmb. It really would have helped Corey Holcolmb. But Corey Holcolmb got butt hurt. And here you go. He really exposed himself as who he is. And like you said, he getting to be irrelevant. If a lot of people in the world choose to go to bullshit and listen to bullshit, but they not going to hear about the gas prices. They don't want to hear that content.
Right.
They don't want to hear that it's good for them.
Well,
but we can talk about Anthony Edwards and how many baby mamas he got.
Everybody want to hear bullshit. Everybody thriving off of bullshit. The love and hip hop, then fuck the TVs and everything else up.
Well, I think it's one way to deliver it too. The delivery of Corey was nasty, right? Like you could tell him, "Hey, man, this is how I feel that you're doing this. Tell me why it's coming off that way," and then allow him to explain himself. And then once Buddy Anton would have explained, "Oh no, I ain't moving like that." It was like, "Oh, okay," because I at first, man, I thought you was just on there trying to kiss A, And then it would have been an explanation and detail behind, but he just came straight at his neck, disrespectful. That was just Corey's not media trained. Don't care to be media trained, and I guess that's the type of crowd he's wanting to draw attention to. So, I think for me, I'ma slow up on his show after that because you can't even be peaceful with other black men. That just let me know I don't need to be there. That's not my show anymore.
Well, how much of growth are you really about if you can't handle what people are saying? But at the same time, like I said, it was a way to articulate, hey man, using that word is and let's move beyond it and get to the facts, or let's get to the show.
Well, we all heard the show, and you heard Mr. Daniels. That's why I always say Mr. Daniels. I'll be talking about him. Mr. Daniels say we can move past this. He gave him several off ramps before he told him, "I'm about that. We can go out back."
Well, from me, my point, like it looked like. So if I watch Anton's show quite a bit, right? And so to me, Anton's point of view is from the. It wouldn't be from the black community's point of view, from the traditional sense.
Wait. Don't say that, bro, because of this simple fact. I'm a black man, you a black man.
Yeah, but I'm saying majority of us. Majority.
The street, oh, you mean the street black person?
No, not even the street, because you got educated people who believe the same way. So it's not the street, it's the community. And I think that's kind of where we are with the the agenda that they're trying to place on us, where men can't be men anymore. We can't see it from a perspective of being a man. We got to see it from being this victimhood type of energy.
The victim Olympics.
The victim Olympics. So when Anton speaks, it's not from a victim Olympics. It's from a point of view of a man who taking care of their family. And if you've been around men who take care of their family, this is how they speak. This is what it is.
Okay,
so
for sure.
The black community doesn't have a point of view from men. We have a point of view from women. Our community is a matriarch. So everything we think is, victim, they did this, they did that. It's like, well, what did we do? There's no accountability. So Corey came on there with the victimhood woman mentality.
Yeah.
And that's how he framed it in trying to draw him like, you kissing ass and this, that, and the other. And it's like, nah, bro, he never did that. But that's probably who was on his show and wanting to hear him come at him. What his followers want to hear him say, come at Buddy, put him in place and put him in his place. So
wait, and then wait a minute. In one retrospect for Corey Holcolmb, he in California. He around that type shit, so I understand how he can get offended if you really know the environment and the shoulders that the elbows he do rub. It's motherfuckers he kick it with that probably done been to the diddler party. And so I can understand him getting offended, but it shouldn't have been to the level it was. He thought he had a small fish on his show, and he tried to show up and show out and realized that, wait a minute, this nigga from the mitten. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Anton Daniels, I think that boosted him up a little bit because the way he handled everything. When you got a motherfucker saying, man, motherfucker, I'll beat your ass. He like, hey, look, you can't even articulate your stance. And people don't know that when you're losing a mind battle, when it's time to fucking stop and just relax for a second, because you're losing a battle that you in the mind that you can't handle. Sometimes you need to shut the fuck up and just listen. Sometimes
I do agree with Miss Pints that it could have been squashed by both of them. It just looked worse because it was two black men and neither took the off ramp, even though Anton offered it to him several times.
Well, I don't know, man. I feel I don't know if it's on my platform and you talking about some SMD and motherfucker, we got a problem, man. What's going on? Like, that's some bullshit. You know what I mean? I would have to address it. But if I was bringing the energy first, I would understand how to make sure I get out of that situation before you say some more dumb shit. But a person got to say it. Just like if you hear, man, you over there kissing ass, well, you might take that as the same as SMD in there. You see what I'm saying?
It's equivalent to me, because who you talking to? Okay. You feel me? Like, it's equivalent. Once you tell me you I'm kissing A, oh yeah, you take the gloves off then. Let's go. You feel me?
Or I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna give you a chance to tell me how I'm kissing ass.
I'm not even gonna give you the chance. I'm not. Yeah. I'm throwing the gloves off because we going there with it now. Suck you. I feel like you're doing this. So okay. You
can verbally you can verbally take the gloves off on somebody.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what time it was, because now you trying to humiliate me in public, brother. I'm from Midwest. I'm from Detroit. Like, at the end of the day, bro, this my second. That's my nature. That's my nature to take the gloves off from the jump. So you're doing something that's comfortable to me. So let's go for it.
Okay.
Well, let me see. This what our viewer saying is no way that's equivalent. LOL. And here it go. It's to the person. I wouldn't tell you not to feel a way if you do. You get what I'm saying? I wouldn't tell a person to not feel a certain way. But I know how I would feel, and I don't want to hear that dumb shit. You ain't talking to me. But at the same time, if I said, man, you kissing ass, and if the dude don't say nothing about it and then say that bullshit, I'll say, motherfucker, hold on. I would have been like Corey. But I don't know if I would have been able to say how I feel other than let's fight, though. If you get what I'm saying, because that's all they want us to do. We can't even conversate and have be able to agree to disagree.
It's the difference between knowing how to do JR type business and somebody that don't. And usually 9 out of 10 times, the person that don't know how to conduct business is the one that's gonna get offended. And Corey Holcolmb did exactly what we all from the hood. You just seen that motherfucker that, man, this motherfucker ain't got no sense. We all know somebody like that. That's gonna click out, ruin the party just because they ain't having a good time.
But he got him off his square. He got him off his square just so he can go talk and prove a point. Nah, if he want to prove a point, I told y'all he can't come over here and talk and have a show. If he really want to be that way.
So is that baiting though? Like is that a classic bait? Or
it looked like it.
Because that's all he really did to Corey Holcolmb was get him off his square on his own show. He said, I studied you. Now, if a person
wait a minute, I want to clear that up. That was after the shit had already jumped off. He told him, nigga, I studied you. How do you know that I knew what you was gonna do before you did it? Which means he was prepared for the show to go either way.
Right on.
I call that intelligence. I call that intelligent. As a Michigan man that done been halfway around the world twice, met cats from Jersey to Boston to New York, I understand how all them dudes move and how they think. And when you then been around different groups of them and you kind of get a pattern, you can say, nah, that's how they rock.
Uh-huh.
But if you ain't never been nowhere, you ain't gonna know that.
You don't know that.
You know what I'm saying, Chet? You got to get up. People got to get out their fish bowls. I don't care where you are. If you from backwater Warren, Michigan, and you ain't never been nowhere but to the family house in Mississippi, that ain't going nowhere.
That ain't going nowhere. I mean, and that's the problem with a lot of cats. A lot of cats in the hood, a lot of cats in the city. If they ain't been nowhere, they don't know nothing.
But they're swearing down they do.
Yep. All they know is what's right there in front of them. That's it. And what they see on TV.
And you get people come at you sideways because you the oddball. And it's like, no, you need to do what I did. You know what I'm saying? So you can be on the same playing field and quit playing the victim Olympics.
Yep, ain't my fault you ain't been nowhere.
Brother, if you didn't know how many times I done had to tell some people, maybe you should have went in the military.
Right.
You should have found something other than what you did to
what
do
you
it
do.
or a 20-year bit.
Flat out.
You know what I'm saying? Now the world is desensitized that, so our young people ain't afraid to go to prison, not knowing that they finna wear lipstick. And the world that made this shit cool, so they don't even really care.
Right.
Nah, bro, that
All
ain't
right.
cool.
Ain't cool. I had to give you that because I got cats, these young boys I work with that they ain't got nowhere else to go, and they think it's all right. I go there. Problem is, they on their way just to go be there with their daddy because they think it's cool to go sit in there. That shit ain't cool.
No, it's not cool because the world steady moving while they sitting in there.
Sitting there.
And if they ever do get out, it's gonna be a cold world for them. And then if the world got something to do with them while they sitting in there, you think they finna keep paying for that?
Nope.
They ain't finna keep paying for that forever. They gonna get something dropped in their food. I'm just keeping it a band. You got to learn how to think like the very people who run this country. I ain't saying you got to do what they do, but you better know why it is they run. Shit. Okay?
I don't know.
And we
man.
can say, and I heard a guy last week say, well, if they don't care about their own people, you know they don't care about you. Shit, we barely care about each other. But it's all right when it's us. It's all right when we don't care about each other.
Real big facts.
But that's what happens. We the one hurting us. That's just like your neighborhood. Hey, if you don't care about your neighborhood or you don't care about your house, why somebody else don't care about it? You walk in somebody else's house with those shoes on, they don't take your shoes off, then guess what? Or if you don't see what they doing, you're gonna walk through and do the same thing. If you don't care about your backyard, ain't nobody gonna care about your backyard. You go piss on the tree, they gonna piss on the tree right with you.
Nobody's gonna care about your business better than you. Nobody's gonna run your business better than you. And
That's
you
it.
gotta, when you hire people, you gotta hire people who care about your business like you care about it.
Yep, that's it.
Flat out.
Yep. That same thing. I mean, from all the way from cutting the grass. If somebody cutting your grass, you tell them, hey man, I want my grass to look like this, and this. And then you address them as such. You care about your shit. I want my shit to look good.
God bless you.
Who's got the best
I appreciate it, but I was just
right now that y'all loving? Who's got the best podcast out that y'all liking right now, in general?
I'm gonna tell you, I watched Corey Holcolmb just for my the laughs and shit. You know, I stopped watching. It Is What It Is. I started watching $1 Million Worth of Gas. Started watching All the Smoke. The best podcast is Happy Face Podcast. This is
Happy
the best
Face Podcast.
Happy Face Podcast. The coldest. You want it?
Why you start watching them?
I don't know, man. It Is What It Is started really on some drama shit where they just trolling people. He getting into it with Cuba Gooding Jr., little brother. He got he into it with the dude that's doing some other shit. Whatever, you know. It's just always some drama.
I'm gonna assume basically deep in your spirit it wasn't no content.
Yeah, it was like
he wasn't talking about nothing.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I don't know what Shannon Sharp is the best one that he got. Like what he got the nightcap, he got his other show, Shay Club Shay. I think he's got the best one where him and Ocho do the nightcap. I think that's one of the best ones, man. I don't know what else is out there really, you know what I'm saying? But you got Anton Daniels, his is picking up right now, you know, far as like the podcast stuff, you know. I like Craig Facts. It's a lot of them out there though, but Those are the main ones that I really deal with.
It goes along with what are you into for content? If you in like he said, the smut where another person that got money is talking shit about another person that got money, that's for you. If you in the I watch a lot of the ones where it be motherfuckers that's poor and they be talking about how they do their day to day and how they shop at the thrift stores and whatever and the little moves and hey, I'm frugal, which is a white people word for tight. I'm a tight wad.
Yeah, that's just a no. That's a
you know what I mean. So it's basically if you into the smut, then that's for you. So you basically saying you quit watching them because the content there ain't no content, and people in today's world is looking for answers to what's really going on in their life. Some people ain't got the courage to say, "Man, I'm struggling." Because everybody, especially in our race, want to pretend like we doing really, really well. But there are shows and podcasts out there where people can say, I identify with you, man. Look right in the camera and be like, I identify. This is what I'm doing to make it. Bang.
But that's why I fell off of Corey Holcolmb the first time, though. It was like all it is some toxic shit going on, and hopefully, I'm gonna be honest, man. When a person gets so triggered by stuff, has something happened to you, motherfucker? Is something going on with you that you would like to say? But at the moment, it's like I get it, but it's like I need to verbally make this dude understand where I'm coming from, and without threatening or letting him see me get off my square, because that would have let him be winning in the debate of who won this shit or whatever you want to call it. But it's
there was no winners because it was black on black, man.
No, it wasn't no winner, but
it wasn't no winner because it was black on black.
It was a way for Corey Holcolmb to go to sleep tonight and say, at least I was able to articulate my voice and shut this motherfucker up, without calling them words or names, and really prepare for a person like Anton Daniels coming on your show, because he's gonna motherfucker mix some shit up real quick and get you baited into shit to where either you ready for it or you finna be talking about some I'm finna kick your ass. So, but black men must learn how to communicate with one another through barriers of education, money, all of this stuff. Everybody must learn how to talk to one another, because I think we've lost the art of communication. We can't even get over to, that's just like, how can you run for, Anton Daniels is probably on some other shit where he's trying to get something to run for something. But if you don't get people on your accord on how to get your message out, and you're saying all of this SMD. Listen, Corey said it best. Other people take that shit different than the next person, and here it go.
I'm gonna say it. Anton Daniels, he wear it on his head. The hat said bag chasers. If they don't tell you what Anton Daniels is about, then I don't. You know what I mean? We got to go back to class. His hat, his whole Patreon shit is called the Bag Chasers. Anton Daniels trying to get signed by Netflix. You know what I'm saying? He trying to get signed by, and I'm not gonna hate on the brother for going after a bag. It ain't my cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? To be worshiping the money like that. He can say all day he don't, but if you look, he worship the money. But a lot of our people worship the money. We follow people that got money. We try to emulate these people. You know what I mean? Instead of just doing you. Money is a tool to be used.
Yeah. 24KT92 says Anton is a hat clutching, toe toucher 100. Toe toucher, hat clutcher. Like I said, man, I just look at the whole thing, and I just wish that the whole show could have been able to at least go with some questions for some of the people to see how we have different people on Earth. There's nothing wrong with this, man. There's something called where maturity level meets something else, man. It's just like they were going
I
to
think
start.
they could have had a real good show.
Yeah, they were going to
If
start.
they would have got past the egos at the end of the day, I think they could have made a real difference on a broad platform. You know what I mean? The man flew all the way to California to do the show with him, not against him.
Yeah.
He flew all the way out there to do the show with him, and I think they could have really got some views across for all spectrums of people that follow both their platforms. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we don't never need to get past the message. And the message is, if you ain't noticed, shit changing. Shit moving. You know what I'm saying?
Man, look how crazy that it got with a comedian dealing with like you said, a conservative and Republican, and a street guy that says he doesn't vote. So there are two different levels there at a person, and
they could have agreed to disagree.
Yeah, but here go the thing though. Here go a question to the panel, and who do you think people that he reached more? Do you think Corey Holcomb reached more people with his way, or do you think Anton Daniels reached more people with his way on the way that they handled the show? Anybody? Nobody on the show then.
Yeah, I guess I'll say one, I don't really know Holcomb subscribers. I would think it's a lot because you got everybody. It's more people who, let's take the conservative and liberal and all that out of it. You got more people that's 9 to 5 than you is that's trying to be podcast people, that's trying to run a business, real estate, or what have you. And so the demographic is gonna be different. Anton's gonna appeal to them type of people, the entrepreneur. You see what I'm saying? He's gonna appeal to them type people. Whereas Corey Holcomb, the comedian crowd is gonna be always there for him, and your 9 to 5ers are gonna be always there. So I would think because he's been out longer, he would have the bigger following. He in California. California is bigger than Michigan. But Anton Daniels, being from the great state of Michigan, is also from the blackest city in America.
Yeah.
And Anton Daniels, just like everybody on here, is from the streets of Michigan. He's just from the streets of Detroit. You see what I'm saying? So it's easy to look at him in the white shirt with his initials on it and say, oh, Corey Holcomb's a street nigga. Why? Because he wore a hoodie? You get what I'm saying? It's easy to stereotype that. But the following, I think on the show, they both could have done a good job and reached each other's audience. Because we already know who Corey Holcomb is. Didn't nobody, and then if you watched earlier today, why he take the man's name, he untagged him on the show, but he still posted the show. And just like half of y'all didn't even know who Anton Daniels was until then, some of us on the panel do. But to everybody else looking at his show, they just thought he ate a YouTuber. Because you know they going what they call a curb ride. You feel me?
Yeah.
Rather than looking at it for facts and saying, you know what, they could have been did that.
This is what Miss Pice, Mr. Spence, whoever it is, people that's not watching either of them, just look at them like two idiotic people arguing. And you know, that's what's going on, man. It's like even here we go, man. We've argued on this show. Everybody have argued in their time, you know what I mean? But it's like sometimes you have to listen, man, to people and how they feel too. So disrespect is some real shit, because like I said, crossing the line over a motherfucker saying SMD, man, that's deep, bro. That's like I mean, that's the new fuck your mama or something, you know what I'm saying? Your mama. You know what I mean? Like, man, hell no. You know what I mean?
When a person go to hitting below the belt, that you know you got them because that's all they got. And a motherfucker will break down to their lowest base at the end of the day when they ain't got nothing. Pride will keep them in the fight. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Pride will keep them in the fight. So rather than be, once again, there's that maturity level of where you got to be like, you know what, this ain't worth my time. And you're supposed to be able to agree to or disagree as mature adults, because everybody got the right to feel or think how they want they think.
Listen, unless you start waking up being me, man, worry about you. Because please, if you wake up being me, man, worry about you. If you wake up being yourself, worry about you. Because, and I'm not saying that on a lot of levels of like, you know, life or whatever, but most of the time, man, if you can worry about yourself, you'll be all right in a lot of situations. But looking at this world, man, and all the chaos that's going on, and it's like, now we're seeing people that really, you know, that don't care about just people, period. And they don't even cover the black stories that go on in America too, man, about the ICE agents killing these black people. We haven't really been given the information.
Like I was going to say, I've never seen nothing on even the I like to say the uncreditable news sources. I ain't never seen nothing with that, because at the end of the day, we don't have green cards. We got birth certificates and IDs. So I don't know, you know, it's never been put on now a Democratic or a Republican news site.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
But we're dying though. It's like we're in the battle, and here it go. These I don't even get how much of a law enforcement an ICE agent is then, or what kind of what jurisdiction they have over everything that's happening in this in the nation, man, where we got people that's protesting and we're getting fucked over, and President Trump is for it, but over in Iran, if you fuck with them protesters, he gonna come and bomb you. So what is going on? Like
the protesting in America is about what it is: immigration. They let everybody from every country of all nationalities. I had to tell my own pops a couple years back, and he was like, "They letting all the Mexicans over here." I said, "Pop, the Mexicans. If you actually watch it, the Mexicans stopped 6 months ago, and it was still hordes of people coming through the gate." I said, "Every Mexican that's gonna come over here from Mexico, they here already." Them people got turbans on. Them people is from China. Them people is from some backwater country in Russia. And they let all these people in here with the guise of getting voters, with the guise of screwing over the natural born American. And you're gonna look crazy because we're kind of upset about it. I mean, regardless, I'm gonna speak. I can't speak for the panel, but I'm gonna speak as an American, and I know I'm not the only one. If they let them stay here, let them stay here. I can't do nothing about it. If they kick them out, kick them out. You know what I'm saying? It's not my fight. You know what I'm saying? It's not my fight. But I'm not gonna. But I'm not gonna go out there in the cold and be fighting for them when we've had issues in America as black people that ain't none of them blue-haired weirdo people been out there protesting for. We had 4 years. Did you see any of them out there protesting once again about baby food and all of the issues that we was having in America? Them people was crickets. And because they don't like one man, the media didn't cover it. They called Obama the deporter in chief, but the media didn't cover his deportations when ICE worked for him. Now they work for Donald Trump, and everybody want to be upset about it. Stop it. Most of them people getting paid to be out there, so they wouldn't even be out there.
all I know is this: ICE agents, are they out here to kill or are they to deport?
I would think they're supposed to deport. That's what, and I'm not saying that anything they doing is ethnic, but once again, we had this discussion off camera. Them the people that's in charge.
Yeah, but here go the thing, man. I'm not trying to say it's right or wrong or anything, man. It's just this is the way that the world is, and I know what's right and wrong in my head. It's up to the viewer to really come up with your own synapses of what we're talking about, because I cannot go against anything that what anybody believes. But if you hear my point of view, maybe you might say, "Wow, okay, maybe he's right," or maybe he has a point of view that I can at least hear. So I don't think that we really get into the real issue of our world because of the confusion and all of the other shit that they put in our way, distractions.
I give you an example. You eat ground beef?
I haven't been eating ground beef, man, because of the price of the beef is really high.
Now, why ain't them same people out there protesting that?
Well, shit, I ain't gonna lie. They might be saving my motherfucking ass right now, fucking around with that red meat. Shit, they might be saving a motherfucker. I don't know.
Vegetables and all of the meat is at an all-time high right now. Why ain't they out there protesting that? We got to live to eat. Everybody ain't eating yogurt. I mean, yogurt to survive. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, the stereotype for black people is we like chicken. Yeah, there's a million white people around here where I live at, and every other spot is pizza and chicken. So I'm miserable because I eat beef. You know what I'm saying? But even the chicken, no matter whether it's fast food or at the grocery store, is high as hell. Why them people ain't out there protesting that? Those are real issues to me. The government removing people who by law they say ain't supposed to be here. And they out there for that, but yet the food prices, nobody's crickets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like I said, though, it's just weird, though, to even think about the shit that beef. We talk about beef, but then look at the issues that we're having as Americans. Fuck it, because you're not gonna tell me we're the true Americans anyway, but we are not living like even the Arabs here, the Indians that's here.
Thank you. Why ain't nobody protesting the electric prices?
Why we not protesting that? Why we not coming together and trying to figure out how to get our own stores and have the lineage that they have? Or why we not fighting for that right or shit like that?
That too. Well, thank God there. If you look on TV, there ain't a lot of us sprinkled out there. Hell, the Somalians ain't even out there protesting on behalf of their own people.
Yeah,
they not even out there protesting. It is liberal white women and gay men out there protesting. I'm gonna say again, the electric bill prices. Everybody got, if you own or you renting, you paying an electric bill. I know you can't be happy with your prices. Why them folks ain't out there protesting that?
You ain't bullshitting. Motherfucker, water, all that shit high. Shit.
Okay. And ain't nobody out there protesting that, but it's easy to get sucked up in the whirlwind of, are they out there in the ice ages? You know what I'm saying? Why? Why do I care? I care about my motherfucking electric bill. And I need somebody that's going to help change that.
Mr. Pike says, Spence says they are protesting grocery prices, but Trump saying the prices are down.
Trump saying the prices are down, and I'm not seeing no results, but ain't nobody out there protesting that. Ain't nobody got a food sign out there. And I'm gonna clear it up for those in the back. When it come down to what the regime is doing, that's the dude that's in there. Biden and them did what the fuck they did, and none of them same people protested. So they was all cool for the books in kids' schools. Santa and his husband. Yes, they got a kid's book, not a grown folks book, a children's book called Santa and His Husband. And it happened to be a black dude on the cover of the book.
Man, they're going too far with that bullshit, man.
Why ain't you tired as a black man being tied to them? Every time they do something for us, the LGBTQ get more. The little Juneteenth holiday is Gay Pride Month. And I mean, ain't nobody paying attention? This is what's really happening.
That's really jacked up because they talked about that on the show too, and they said basically Obama really only gave us Gay Pride Month. And that's sad because I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm thinking like, well, we've been had the first black president. Maybe something's gonna happen for us one time. And
no, it didn't.
Listen, nothing happened, man. And if it was more of a like what Corey Holcolmb been saying about the backdooring side of everything. And that's why he don't want that disrespectful bullshit going on his platform. But I get what y'all saying. He started it first. But I'm just saying to the point where that bullshit don't need to be associated with some people, man. And if you're a Republican or you conservative, you know not to say that to nobody about that bullshit like that. You
Well,
get what
he
I'm saying?
should have known better than to tell that man he kissed ass.
Yeah.
Because his platform ain't like his, talking about some artist that a chick got down on. Don't nobody care about that shit. If you let a bitch get down on you, that's on you. If you fuck up the bag because you want to motherfucking let a fan goat you, that's on you. In the real world, real Americans is worried about the electric bill.
Yeah.
Real Americans is wondering why the ground in their yard ain't fertile. Shit like that. You feel me? That's what is going on in the real world. They already say if you don't make $140,000 a year, that you is broke.
Yeah.
Well, it's different levels of rich and it's different levels of broke.
Well, here you go. You on a fixed income, right?
Yes, I am.
So are you broke? Are you? And now this is a what from the government, right?
It's from my military service, yeah.
Okay, so is you broke? Is you doing? Are you what?
Due to the fact that I had consumer econ in school, no, I'm not broke.
You're not broke.
Nope.
Okay. And that's good.
Because why? I'm thankful I had money to pay that $374 electric bill. I had money to pay it. It didn't break me because I don't spend money. I can't speak for the next man, but maybe the next man need to learn. I'm going to put these $200 Jordans back. You know, rainy day funds. The shit our grandparents tried to teach us.
Yeah. Okay. So how do you tell a 20-year-old, 23-year-old to start saving, and they don't even have a damn job yet? They just get into the workforce. How do you tell them to save when they're just getting out here? They still got to go buy stuff.
I've learned that
their money right. They got to invest something. You know what I mean?
You remember all the shit the old people told us, right? Because God let us get old. But when it comes to the young people of today's society, like we talked about earlier, they don't even care if they get locked up. They're not afraid of getting locked up. So everything we tell them it feel like it's no hope for them. But that don't mean we stop trying to tell them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And that don't mean we stop trying to sell it, but the old rules still apply. Save your money. We made Michael Jordan a billionaire.
But listen, this is what I'm saying. How in this economy do you save money? How?
Easy.
Where do you do this at?
It's called sacrifice. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's called sacrifice.
No.
Now, I'm not gonna ever tell.
Here goes. Now you saying sacrifice shit in somebody's sentence of sacrifice, that mean not even eating for 2 days. You see what I'm saying?
Well, this is the okay. You said it best. We live in America where it's sad that people have to make that decision now. Some people
do. I know somebody out there right now.
But okay, Michigan's minimum. I know it's 1277 here. I don't know what Michigan's is, but I'm assuming it's a little higher than ours because y'all's was higher before then. Ours is 1277. So if you got a job, whether it's the women that say, "Oh, I'm a bad bitch," and woo woo woo, and then they trick you into getting all these student loans, and you ain't guaranteed a job. But I don't care if you work at Taco Bell. You might need to get a roommate, or you need to team up with a broad, and y'all put y'all money together. A lot of people, like I say, don't even know what they spend a month on food. I'm gonna give you an example. I know I'm gonna buy 4 cases of 24 packs of Coca-Cola every month. And you gotta be that precise. But we can understand that at our age. A young person, they not trying to hear that.
No.
So it makes you and me at this age feel like there's no hope for them.
But there is hope. There is hope. There is hope.
Well, because if you're still breathing, you can learn. You can make those decisions, because for everyone we talking about, for every 10 that ain't listening, there's always one that wake up.
Yeah, Grand Chancellor and Toby, y'all there? Are y'all listening? Y'all here? What's up? That's just a mic check here, mic check. Are you guys still listening? Grand Chancellor Toby.
I'm here. I'm listening. I just running around doing some stuff before I go to bed, but I'm still listening.
Do you have anything to interject, come up with anything for us before you get off anyway?
Yeah, I had something a minute ago and I messed around, forgot what I had to say.
Man, you crazy.
Well, the conversation was about how do we reach these young people to get them to learn how to make it in today's society.
And save money too as well.
But that goes back now. Okay. But one of the things is we got to get back to the community first of all. First thing first. We got to get back to the village being the village where we can reach young people and they listen. We don't have that right now. We're not communicating. We're not giving back. We're not reaching back to our young people. One, because they ain't listening. Two, because people are afraid to communicate. People are afraid to talk. No one's doing that anymore. There's that bridge between the older folks and the younger folks is so badly damaged. It's so badly damaged right now. It's hard to get back to that.
Well, they learning from Lil Yachty and Lil Uzi Man.
I'm not disagreeing with you at all on that. They learning from that. They listen to that bull crap music, which don't mean nothing. that's part of the problem. But I'm gonna have y'all think about something. Our generation is so broken. And you think about this, and you could end the show on a CB, or you can not, or you can do whatever. Y'all can debate on this. We can talk about this in a minute. But you think about the kids right now that's growing up, especially these younger ones. A lot of these kids, you have to think about it, are the grandchildren or great-grandchildren of the first crackhead generation.
Agreed.
Think about that, and you think about that. And so mental health is real. We got more sicknesses and more kids that don't understand. They come from, unfortunately, they come from a bad situation, and that shit is just getting passed down. And they don't know how to break that cycle, because again, you got babies raising babies, and the baby that's raising the baby, unfortunately, in some cases, in a lot of cases, especially around here right now, again, you got tainted blood, and I hate to say it like that.
And to piggyback on what you said, they don't respect the working man. They respect fast money.
Right.
They hero on TV is where they don't know that his chains is rented.
Right.
They don't know that Phantom ain't really his.
Right, 100%.
You can't tell them that.
It's a microwave society. They
Well,
want everything right now. They don't understand.
People that done hard work, man, and people don't. And here go what's sad about the hard work. When somebody's really doing hard work, it really ain't seen.
Right.
It's like there's no award for working hard, but except for money. So
There's no honor, but there's no honor in it. There's no honor in hard work no more. Mugs don't believe in the hard work gets you is being successful. They looking at all this crap on TV that ain't real, and they think that's real, and it's not. That's the flawed system. That's the setup. We setting our kids up, and guess what? Because they think it's real, what do they keep doing? Keep playing it, keep showing it, keep playing it. Okay,
because it's working,
and it's
it ain't working. It worked.
It worked, and it's messing up.
Worked.
It's messing up. It's messing up what we're trying to fix, and we can't fix that. It's hard to fix
that. And at the end of the day, all we can do is keep trying, knowing it's insanity. It's insanity right because insanity is doing the same thing, expecting different results. But when it comes to the younger generation, it's insanity because we still have to keep telling them the right thing to do.
Yep. Check this out. And I'm only speaking this because I was able to observe the days this year and really, really listen to it and hear what it's really about. My wife did a presentation at a Kwanzaa celebration on cooperative economics. But if you look at the 7 principles of Kwanzaa and really dig into them and listen to what it is, it's a game changer. But again, until we get everybody to really understand that, I ain't saying don't do stuff for your kids. I'm not saying that. But if you look at what the 7 principles of Kwanzaa are and what they mean, we're talking about a lot of this right now.
Understandable.
We're talking about a lot of this. But when you look at the principles and you look at the names of them, you look what it means and look at how we're supposed to be doing things, working together to build our community, giving back to our community. We're not doing that type of stuff. We're not working together to build that up. Cooperative economics, the piece my wife did. You know, and you putting our money back into our people. And you working together to build your community, build what's what. You think about it. I was just watching something the other day. And this video, actually, I got it. I had to share it with you, CB. But you talk about what people go do with their money. They take their money and go spend it everywhere. Or if you bring it back in the hood, you spending it with the Arabs or the Chinese people, getting hair, getting this, that, and the third, but you ain't buying nothing from your people. Because your people don't have nothing to buy nothing from.
No, but even if you do, you don't even fuck with them.
Right. Or we walking around hating on somebody, on our people that got a business and doing something.
And then you got to worry about our people because you trying to do something and they don't want to do something or taking you out of here.
Right. But you trying to do something good, they mad, they hating because you doing good. They see you living the lifestyle. Instead of saying, hey, bro, teach me how I can do that. I like what you're doing. Show me how to do that.
That 1 out of 10, my brother.
No, what they gonna do is, man, I can do that, man. I can do that better.
Look at that nigga. He think he all that. He ain't got nothing. Or let's rob him and take what he got instead of saying, hey. Or let's say, hey, instead of saying, hey, bro, I respect what you're doing. Teach me how I can do that. I don't want to take yours, but teach me how I can do it. I can do the same thing over here.
Now the gap is, Toby, we 50-some-year-old men.
Mm-hmm.
We get that. A 23-year-old man from where we from, 1 out of 10 to ask you what you just said. The
Yeah,
rest
but
of
like I
them
told
gonna
you,
do everything else that you said already.
yeah.
They
But
gonna
now
do
here's the other part to that piece. We as that 53, 54, 50-year-old black man is missing in the community, standing up, showing these kids this is what it is. We're missing in the community. We're missing in our schools. We're missing in our homes to where we should be doing this stuff.
Now, do you believe that the damage was done to the point where at a certain age, you got to get the fuck on?
And yeah,
Because they're not
there's
gonna get it.
you have to get on. But again,
It's missing,
the
yeah, but you right about the fact it is missing.
and the ones that are doing it is so far few in between, or there's so few. And I laugh because in my job and what I do, and my wife teased me because I'm all these kids' daddy. Seem like it's like I got 10 elementary schools I'm over, and all these kids. I'm running around the city doing stuff, checking on kids, making sure kids in school, and it's so many of
That's
them
what's
that
up.
it's like, and I can't. You know what I'm saying? I do what I do, but it's just
It's
they don't
overwhelming
see
because you one man.
they don't see enough of me. They don't see enough of me. Of me's. I'm gonna say the word me's want to too, but they don't see enough.
You
They
can't
don't see
split
enough.
you ain't multiple man.
Right. They don't see enough of that going around where everybody's doing the same thing.
And then okay, we from the same city. Imagine a city in Texas that's the area is mostly black or
Yep.
Hispanics,
Yep.
and for that
I know those
community,
areas.
wait a minute, they got a community in that community. They got a Byron Hayes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you see what I'm talking about? Them dudes way
Yep.
older than us,
Right.
and they
Right.
weren't no real leaders and examples in our city.
Right.
And they passed the orphan tray around a lot. Those of you and I, we worked. We put in the
Yep.
work. I've heard it said about CB. I ain't called you that in years.
Right.
But I done heard it said about CB because there was people depending on him to go to the league when they should have been depending on themselves.
100%.
And to them people, Ted ain't shit. And he got a job, he a manager and shit. But and like I said, in the black community, especially, not just in Saginaw, Detroit, Warren, Michigan, some parts of Ohio, the working black man is not respected because
but what he is you just said he's a working black man and he's a father in his home with his kids. That piece right there is so lost. I when I do my parent meetings and talk to parents, when I get guys and I get fathers that show up to my meetings, I instantly gravitate to them because I'm happy to see them there. I reach out to them. I try to make sure, man, bro, whatever you need, let me know. I'm there. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you get through this thing. When I see black fathers show up, it's so refreshing, and to see them there, and it's like, bro, don't worry about it. And the thing is, you taking a half a step, I'm gonna take the rest. Just come on, do what you're supposed to do. Do what you're doing. I'm gonna help you. Just come on.
For sure.
Just keep doing what you're doing as a dad and taking care of your kids and being there. When you hear people see that, I see it. And when you're doing what you're supposed to do,
but
I'll
that
bring you
number
to
is few and far in between all across the United States of America.
Yes, sir.
It's few, and like I said, I'm glad we having real conversations about that because it's easy to just think about your town. No, your ghetto ain't no harder than mine.
Hey,
as a legendary
the
rapper
problem
said.
ain't just around. The problem ain't just around here, like you said it. It ain't just around here. It's up every highway, across every border, across throughout the world.
Throughout the world, that is few and far in between. And like you said, they heroes, the young people's heroes. Then you got these women,
Man,
that man hate, and they reflect that onto the children.
man.
And the woman, the woman got 4-5 dudes, so the son or the daughter seeing that he getting his money this way, so they start, if they like the guy, now they emulating him.
Yep. I get it. I deal with that type of stuff every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
And it's a problem because once again, that like you hadn't been on here when I say when black people and before the end of this world, black people will come together, but it's got to be organic. And it will be organic because all of them other ones, whether we want to say it or not, are going to wipe themselves out, or the government finna take care of them.
Yeah, we didn't see it happen already. You know, if you know anything, you go back and study Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Yup.
Just go back and study that. That'll tell you we can do it. And I can tell you it was done. That's all I'm gonna tell you. You go study that and see what it was like. See what was what. We had everything. And when I say everything, everything. So it is what it is.
We need to get back to that. And that's why I'm glad this platform is here. So we can have ideas, come up with them, even though, hey, we all think different, but we still can. I know where we don't think different is where money is at. So,
bro, it's okay to think different, though. It's okay to think different.
Yes.
Because your different thought process may bring something different to the table.
The fact that we having a conversation about it, somebody right now got reached.
Yes, and the thing is, it's okay. You think different. We can agree to disagree, but we can be respectful about it. I don't what you say just because I don't like it, I don't have to like it. But if it makes sense, I respect that. I can respect what you think. And guess what? We can move on. And but like you said, CB, if it's about money, guess what? We get our money. Let's get our money.
Yeah, we all can think that right.
Let's get our money. But guess what? I ain't just gotta follow everything you say because CB said it.
Yeah, just because a motherfucker saying something don't mean that I'm running with it.
Right.
But if we can, if it's just like this platform right here. I might not agree with everything you say, but I know there's some things that I can't agree with. So, but that doesn't make me go against you on the show and say, "Oh man, no." I'm going to listen to what you have to say, and I'm going to take the good out of it, and the bad it'll be left on its own because
I respect you more. I respect you more. I respect you more if we having a conversation, even on the show. Hey man, I totally don't agree with that, but that's your opinion. That's what you feel.
If everybody could do that, and we'd be drunk, because if it was a fifth, we'd be drunk.
We all be a little drunk, absolutely. But if everybody was that, hey, you know what? I can dig that. You tell me, hey, you don't have to agree with it. It's cool. I'm good with that.
But I will respect everything that you think about, and I will take it into account. You know, hey, that's just what I'm gonna do. You know, I'm a person of reason.
And if you got any kind of sense about yourself, and somebody say, hey, I might not agree with totally what you said, but good, I respect that though. That's your thing. Guess what? You're gonna gain more respect for somebody to speak up and say, hey, that's what's that. And now, and on top of that, if we're having discussions like this, the phrase iron sharpens iron.
Okay.
It is what's real. Because now, if we challenging each other, we all gonna get stronger. We
For
all gonna
sure.
be better. We all gonna be better. We
But
all gonna be
that's the
stronger. We
mission,
all
though.
gonna.
That's the mission, for us to be better people, better fathers, uncles, nephews, whatever.
Friends. Yes.
Friends, man.
Just because I challenge you don't mean I don't like you. Just because I challenge you don't mean I'm jealous. Just because I challenge you don't mean I don't believe what you're saying. I'm challenging because guess what? Somebody else gonna challenge you, but you might not get mad at them because they challenge you. But if I challenge you,
get ready.
You got a problem with it. So don't.
Okay, you know how many times I've had to tell people talk about Donald Trump like they know that man personally. And I'm like, we vote for people that we don't even know. I don't care if it's for the mayor. We don't know what that lady or that dude gonna do. We just hoping that if we vote them in,
they do the right
they
thing.
gonna do something, that they do the right thing. And then people get all personal, you know what I mean, and emotional about it. The dude on TV that Donald Trump told him fuck you and flipped him off because he called him a pedophile. Do you know they raised 800,000 for this dude?
They raised they GoFundMe went through the roof for this dude.
And I'm like, for real, we can't get a GoFundMe to help somebody in a wheelchair.
Right. Look. Hey,
Trump funny the motherfucker, man. Come on.
Hey, I'm about to jump off of here, bro, so I can take my ass to sleep. So I can get up in the morning.
Hey, thank you for joining the show, man.
It was a pleasure.
Hey, it was mine as well, man. Make sure you keep leaving me in. Make sure you keep hitting me up,
man, for sure.
I hope you liked the show, man.
I enjoyed it, bro.
I'm glad you came on. You finally came on.
Yes, you finally sent it to me. It's all good.
We do, man. And, we like to talk stuff about different subjects, and I was glad that you came on today, Toby.
Hey, we're gonna keep inviting some more people, have some more discussions.
Listen, this is what we want to do, man. But I want to thank you for coming to the show.
Hey, I'm glad you sent it to me, though. I'm glad you put me on tonight. So, hey, until the next time.
Till the next time.
Hey, God bless you, my man.
Hey, be safe, bro. God bless you too. Y'all be easy.
All right, be easy.
No doubt.
Hey, Miss Pike said it's a great show.
Yeah, that was cold, man. Yeah, man. It was because we're talking about some stuff, man, that, you know, I don't want to be arguing with my brothers. I don't want to be arguing with my nobody, man. And if you feel a way, if you mad about what I'm doing or what I got going on, hey, I'm not mad at you for not having nothing going on. You know what I mean? So, and there's a lot of people out there. Oh, I could do what he could do. I could do this. I could do that. You know, I'll be like, well, go ahead, man. Move your thing on. Get what you got rolling.
Man, as long as you ain't doing nothing to end up on the Diddler show.
Yeah, get off the Diddlers.
Get off the Diddler show.
Get off the Diddler list.
Baby oil is no longer cool for that.
Listen,
can we get a baby oil back to the kids?
Hey, all I know is this. Everything ain't easy, but everything ain't hard. But if you don't try nothing, everything hard. So get out there and do something. You know what I mean? Get out there and do something. But don't be looking at everybody else's goddamn dreams, trying to make them yours. Looking at everybody else's way of doing shit. Oh, it's mine now. You know, hey, it's cool to keep trying shit, but do your own thing. Do your shit. You can't run my shit. and tell me that you can do whatever I'm doing. Oh, but how you do it though? No, motherfucker, don't be asking me. I figured out this shit how I do it. Then that's everything. I'm talking about. Here you go, basketball. I played all my life, motherfucker. Yeah, that's what the fuck I did. Now I'm doing something else, but I'm going at it just as hard as I did in basketball. So everything gonna start doing exactly what the fuck's supposed to be happening. So
and you trying to make a difference.
Yeah. So I guess I'm gonna hit them with the Kwanzaa things. I don't know if you know about it, Money, but
I'm not. I know what Kwanzaa is, but I'm not familiar with the actual 7 of them. But he said a lot of the points we was making is directly connected to it.
yeah.
So I'm definitely gonna look it up and become more familiar with it. You know, because I'm all about applying anything in my life so I can help the next person and make it easier to live this life.
Okay.
You know?
Well, here go the first one. The first thing of Kwanzaa is unity. Self-determination, collective work and responsibility, cooperative economics, and purpose and creativity and faith. So faith, creativity, purpose, cooperative economics. Those are good subjects, man. Collective work and responsibility. Wow, this is really this is what the show is really all about. Self-determination and unity. This is awesome. That's pretty cool. I guess we're gonna have to dive into those subjects, and maybe we can have other conversations about that. Grand Chancellor, are you there? Grand Chancellor, are you there? He's out of there. But JOE, I want to say thank you, man, for joining another show.
Man, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure, Chad.
And I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I hope Corey Holcolmb and Anton Daniels actually talk that out. You know
I
what I
hope
mean?
somebody
And
get them together and get them past their ego, because all of that was ego. And in today's world, especially on a platform as big as theirs, there ain't no time for egos, man.
no, we gotta become better vocalists, verbalists, linguistics, whatever.
We gotta better articulate with each other, about each other, for each other.
Yes.
We have to do culturally a better job of that. You know what I mean? Because it looked bad for them, like I said, to have as big of platforms. You're gonna always have messy people, and messy people feed the messy food. So for them to watch 2 or 3 people give a take on it, and it was all messy, and only one person that I heard, and that was Kwame Brown, who was like, it was really a bad look as 2 black men on that platform. And I wanted to hit the clap button for him. You know what I mean? Because that's realistic. when you're two guys on a platform that big going at it like high school kids, you know what I'm saying? It's a bad look.
It is.
It's a bad look. So there's no takeaway for it other than people, white, black, or Hispanic, don't repeat them type of behaviors.
See,
You know,
I don't know if you've been looking at the chat or whatever, but it was a lot going on in the chat where, like, sometimes you just gotta listen to what people saying, man. It's like it said people that's not watching either of them, just look at them like two idiotic people arguing, man.
I read it. Miss Pints always have something in the chat.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, you gotta feel that though about like arguing or with somebody. Sometimes, if somebody's looking at you and the person argued, they don't know who the fool is. Both of you guys are the fool. So what I'm getting at is sometimes that's just like, ain't no way in the world you finna argue with a gay person, right? Are you?
Nah.
Okay. That's what I'm getting at. Like, you just ain't finna do that shit. So don't argue with no fool, because you the fool too. So if you argue with a gay person, everybody gonna look at you like what?
Like you the fool.
No, like you the gay person too, or whatever. Or you
Oh.
deal with that shit. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
like this. You remember the old expression? The only person that wins a fight is the person that figures out how not to fight.
Yeah.
That still applies. And as long as people remember that nobody ever really wins a fight, it's one to grow on.
You're right. I got something to say though about Corey Holcolmb, man, and this is gonna be my last one. Corey Holcolmb said some stuff the other show before this show. He said, I think it's fake when a person argues with you, and when you arguing and you say some bullshit that don't got nothing to do with the argument. And Craig Fack's example was, hey man, bring my car back clean, just like how I gave it to you. And the person that using the car say, motherfucker, you don't even take care of your kids. Now, that's a fucked up motherfucking way
The
to
sad
look at
part
shit,
is we
man.
know people who will actually do something like that actually say something like that.
Yeah, we do know. But that's what's fucked up is don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me and then say some other shit that don't got nothing to do with what the fuck you mad about.
So you know what you tell that person? Stay on task, man. Stay on task, man. Down. Stay focused. That's not what we're talking about.
But it's sad though that as humans, that's just what we will do.
Remember what I said? The default setting. So a lot of people will revert to their default setting rather than stay on task. The conversation ain't about that, man. I said bring my car back the way I gave it to you. And you talk about my kids.
Yeah, but that's the thing about how our brains are all wired. So that's just like if you get into it with a woman or whatever, and the first thing that they say is, but y'all arguing now, and it's got to do with something that don't make no sense of what y'all talk about. It's just like it just gets to a point where people need to learn how to communicate with people. Don't do people how you don't want to be done. And maybe sorry is sorry a bad word in our culture? Is I don't understand you.
Be the better person. Be the better person. Be the better man. Be the better woman.
Yeah, and sometimes that is taking I won't even say a back seat to other people's feelings sometimes, but sometimes I just look at situations and I think I'm able to either articulate my way out of it or say what the fuck need to be said. Like, I'm sorry, shit. I didn't mean to make you feel that way, but now since we moving forward, I don't want to hear that bullshit or something from you. It's the way you can communicate the way you want shit done and the respect that you give to people sometimes will be reciprocated. So try to give people the same energy that you would want from them or whatever. You know, maybe you don't want people to listen to you, so don't listen to nobody then. So or you know what I'm saying, whatever, vice versa. You just put out the energy that you want back. So that's why I say smile, be kind, because those
It's the
things
Happy
don't.
Face Podcast.
And it's the Happy Face
It
podcast.
is the Happy Face Podcast.
But
We,
that's
we
why
don't want to be nothing about nothing negative.
nothing negative, man. You know, AZ My Zone, thanks for showing up to the show again, but you ain't really say nothing today. Grand Chancellor, I want to tell you thank you for showing up to the show again. Toby, thanks for the show. Money, thanks for the show.
Man, it's my pleasure.
We're gonna keep growing and going, man. That's the name of the game, man.
I can't wait to see you after the national championship game so we can really dive into that. I can't wait to talk to you about Harbaugh leaving and Mike Tomlin
Tomlin
leaving.
stepping down. We were gonna get
It's
into that.
Why
nine
y'all didn't
teams with
cover that?
No, we didn't cover that,
not
man.
yet.
You
Nah.
didn't
That
even
might
on
be
the
for
show.
another show. And where you been, my zone?
No, thanks for coming to the show, though.
Ironically, you know, buttheads decide to blow my phone up continuously only when I'm about to do the show. I'm like, yo, like my phone ain't ringing, it's dry as hell. But soon as I get the notification, the show starting, here it is. Like, man.
Happens.
Boy,
It
that's a
happens.
good thing.
That's life shit, man, that happens, man. I can be on the phone for something that is important. Oh, I'm putting my car in the shop and I get 30 news feeds, a text from my mama, you know what I'm saying? And you like, dang, my phone was dead. Nobody wasn't saying nothing. Now I'm doing something and I got 30 things I gotta respond to now. So it
That's how I
happens.
go. But thank you though for
Exactly.
even
But I
coming
do
to the
want to
show,
cover
bro.
those topics, like those topics from fire topics.
Yeah. Well, we
Which
gonna
one?
always
We covered a
we'll
lot. My zone. We
I think
covered a lot.
today was a great show again. Shit.
Fire.
Great show. Great show. Great content. Happy Face Podcast. Happy Face Podcast. If you wanna subscribe, please subscribe now. Hit that like button.
For the
Also,
algorithm.
if you want to donate to the show, we'll be $ Tycoon brand. We want to thank everybody for watching. Everybody that's on YouTube. Please like and share as well. Take small clips and send them out, put them in the algorithm, and let's grow this show. Black Hands wasn't able to join us tonight.
And for you, watch more Anton Daniels so you can really see what he deliver. Because
Yeah.
he do the same thing we do. Just we do it together.
Yep. He on his own shit, man, but he doing his thing, man. And I don't got nothing against that dude, man. Just, you know, I want everybody to it's room for everybody, man. All I know is they don't make one toilet tissue. It ain't just no one toilet tissue out there, man.
Yeah.
It's all kind of different shit out there, man. So we just got to keep coming with our shit and keep putting that shit out here, man. This shit for real. We're going to be able to cover our topics, anything we want to cover. Javante Davis is about to get arrested. We got a lot of shit to go on, man.
I will see you after the national championship game.
AJ Brown. AJ Brown finna get traded.
I don't think nobody can beat a Big Ten team. They've been a team the last 5 years. I believe they done won, 3 of the last 5?
And they gonna win again.
Man, Miami.
I don't care either way. For me, I don't care either way because I like Miami's quarterback.
Who man from Georgia?
Carson Beck was good at Georgia, and I don't like how the university did him. I don't like how Georgia played him. He got hurt. He come back to get his spot, and they basically throwed him away like Jalen Hurts. And now he's finna play for the national championship in Georgia at home.
Listen, the U ain't playing, bro. They played a hell of a goddamn tournament here so far, the playoffs. They have been really on their stuff, man. But
they about to find out that there's levels to this, and it's the big Indiana got weapons that they can't. I mean, I'm not saying the U got hella deep.
Well, let me just tell you this: their line averages more than their offensive line. Their defensive line averaging like almost like 300 pounds, man, like a person. So I'm gonna tell you right now, if they run, if Indiana can run the ball on them, I'd see it's gonna be a long game. But if Indiana don't establish that run game on their defense and be able to pass the ball, because they're gonna run you man to man out there and dare you to throw that damn ball. So I see Miami playing them well, but I just don't see them beating Indiana.
Nah, they're not gonna beat Indiana.
It's like robots, man, out there.
If they beat Indiana, it's because they have some help.
Referee.
That's the only way I see it. I mean, did you see the Oregon game? The first pass of the game, he picked him and went to the house.
First play, I said, good.
First
Lord.
play, but that's what Indiana do. Yeah. Man, they represent.
We got some NFC, we got some AFC stuff to talk about. So tune in, guys. Thank you for coming to the Happy Face podcast. We got some boxing coming up at the end of this month. Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson. We will be covering that fight. Corey Holcolmb and Anton Daniels figure this shit out, man. And
I know it's weird when you come to apartments.
Yeah, it takes you.
But yep, like I said, Happy Face Podcast, Happy Face Podcast. Thanks for another show, guys. We'll see you guys probably tomorrow or this weekend. AZ My Zone. Thanks for
another
show.
Let's do it tomorrow.
Another show.
Another show.
What's up? 100, y'all.
100. Excellence. And there we have it. We're Chancellor over there asleep. And there we have it, another show. Another show. Another show. Say one for the money, two for the show. There we go. One for the money, one for the money. Niggas like but nobody. Next one, so shut up.